Alright guys, another day of applying what I have learned so far from ICT recent teachings. So here this is Friday. I was expecting Friday to retrace into the range of the high of Monday to the low of Thursday. So I was expecting Friday to retrace into that range. So first what I did, I graded the discount week from the high to the low of Thursday down close candle. So let me drop to 1 minute time frame. Come. Okay, right here you can see I delineated the 7 a.m. to 9:30, which is pre-market. You can see the low and the high of pre-market section. So right there, buy side and sell side liquidity will be resting on those highs and low. And then at 9:30 open, you can see price rallied down a little bit and did not take out this low, which is relatively equal lows and unfinished business. So then it created our first presented fair value gap. I was just observing how price reacted off of this gradient level, and I saw the way it went here, it shoots up to this lower quadrant and then rejected up, closed here, closed above the consequent encroachment of our first presented fair value gap, and then rallied a little bit, created another IVG, went into the IVG, and then I entered. I was expecting it to take this pre-market high, which it did not, and then took me out. So when it came down to this level aggressively, I knew I had to enter the run down. When I saw price reacting off of this low of our first presented fair value gap, I entered right here. My target was this low, but it was not enough. And then I zoomed in, I saw that there's a lot of consolidation right here, this low, and this low. They are relatively equal lows. Liquidity will be resting right there, so I targeted that low. And the market came right to it and then hit the consequent encroachment of our discount week from the daily of Thursday. Then you can see how it reacted off of this consequent encroachment, went back to first presented value gap, came back to the high of the higher quadrant of our discount week. It was just consolidating between the first presented value gap and the higher quadrant. And then you can see how price pumped up, then consolidating between this consequent encroachment of our first presented fair value gap, and then went up a bit, came back to the higher quadrant of first presented fair value gap, and then came back to the high of the first presented fair value gap. Then you can see this inverse. I annotated this inverse fair value gap. You can see price reacting off of it. Price went up, came here, tap it a little bit, went up. You can see how it did not take that high and unfinished business. Came down here, sweep the sell side liquidity of this low. We tested our inverse fair value gap, which is our reclaimed fair value gap, reclaimed inverse fair value gap, and price took off. You can see it did not take out that high, so hopefully next week price we seek those highs, those relatively equal highs. So till next time, thank you.